2.0 Introduction.
Now I want to present the topic is Introduction of Casa Laundry Pariraja. After the interview, we know that the Casa Laundry Pariraja main problems are machine overload, clock machine, a lack of employees, and a lack of strategy. Therefore, the recommended solution for machine overload is overflowing with laundry and whitening the laundry for a few minutes prior to beginning this task. In addition, machine blockage can be resolved by locating the drain. Employee shortage can be alleviated by increasing your workplace condiment. The company's strategy for attracting customers, such as using social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, may be used to remedy the lack of staff. The 7 QC tools used to solve quality issues are Pareto Diagram, Cause and Effect Diagram, Histogram, Contour Chart, Stacker Diagram, Process Flow Diagram, and Check Sheet. Not only that, researchers also add 7 new QC tools, which are Affinity Diagram, Interrelationship Diagram, Tree Diagram, Matrix Diagram, Prioritization Matrix, Process Decision Program Chart, and Activity Network Diagram.
3.0 Background of Study, Casa Laundry.
Casa Laundry is a family business that was established on 31st August 2022. The owner of the company is Mr. Muhammad Izzat Shami. It is located at Taman University, Barat Raja Batu Pahat, Johor. Casa Laundry operates 24 hours every day. The company mission is to serve an excellent laundry service for the customer. The vision of the company is to keep relevant for the 5 years and above, and also keep improving its business for the future. Casa Laundry has 3 objectives, which are to expand their laundry bar, expand their own detergent and softener, and to make the laundry bar to be known around Malaysia in the future.
4.0 Methodology.
In 4.0, the methodology have 3, which is research design, collection data, and analysis the data. In first method, we do research design, which is first thing first, we identify the main problems and understand it. And second step, which is we identify the cause of the problem. And thirdly, we identify the main cause. And next step, which is propose the solution and try to evaluate the solutions. And second method, which is we do data collection. In this method, we already make an interview with Casa Laundry owner with Google Meet to understand and identify their company internal and external problems. And second step, we discuss with the owner and suggest some improvement idea. And in this assignment, we use 7 tools of quality controls to solve the problems, such as flow chart, Pareto, Ishikawa, tree diagrams, affinity relationship diagram, tree diagram, and matrix diagram. After we collect the data from the interview, we apply these 7 tools quality controls in our assignment to solve Casa Laundry problems.
5.0 Result.
Based on our study, the flowchart is being used as a QC tools of Adobe Casa Laundry. In order to operate the machines, customers should know how to use both washer and dryer. First and foremost, the starting point is to load the laundry into the washer. Make sure it doesn't exceed the line or customer will have to start again. Then insert the coin according to the kgs of the washer and choose water temperature. The steps are done and need to be waited until the washer completed its routine. These steps apply to dryer as well as shown in the diagram given.
For my part, I will discuss about the Pareto Diagram. The purpose of this Pareto Diagram is to identify the main problem faced by Adobe Casa Laundry. All of this data is being gathered from the feedback by 48 consumer and interview session with the owner. As it can be seen, the main problem is come from the machine clogging with 33% of feedback. The next problem is because of machine overload with 25% of feedback. Third problem is because lack of employees, which are supported by 20% of respondents. And the next problem is because of lack of strategy with 70% of feedbacks. And the last problem is come from the unexpected incident with 4% of feedbacks.
To draw the Pareto diagram, we need to find the frequency and accumulated percentage. Accumulated percentage is obtained from the accumulated frequency for each stage, divided by the total feedback, which is 48, then multiply by 100.
In 5.3, we identify the cause of the problem by using Ishikawa diagram. Based on the result Ishikawa, we take a look the main effects of the problem come from the various sources. From this Ishikawa diagram, we realize that had 4 classification of the main cause affect the operation of machine, which is worker, materials, machine and customer. From the workers' point, Kesa Laundry faced a lack of worker to monitor the laundries, a lack of demands and unclear organizational structure of the laundry, and a lack of a clear strategy for this business. And the second point is from the materials. The Kesa Laundry received lots of complaints from the customer about the inconsistent smell of softener and detergent because the softener and detergent were worn out, and quality of the smell will be inconsistent, as well as the high demand for softener and detergent from the customer. And the thirdly point is a machine. Kesa Laundry faced machine blockage due to small objects and machine loads that are not suitable for the quantity of clothes put in, and semi-automatic machines, as well as machine breakdowns that cause high repair costs. And the last point is customer. Customers such as not being able to produce their search from the machine on time and cause the congestion of customer who have to wait. And the customer who do not follow the instruction from using the machine, causing the machine to damage easily.
Now we have identified 4 categories of causes faced by Kesa Laundry Company based on the affinity diagram above. These problems are worker, material, machine, and customers. In terms of workers, Kesa Laundry is always having issue of lack of employees because of low demand for jobs like cleaner and technician. This is because lack of development in career opportunities. Furthermore, there are also issues like unclear organization structure and lack of strategy, which will confuse and affect the motivation of workers. In terms of material, Kesa Laundry often face issues like outdated softener and detergent, inconsistent smell of softener and detergent, inconsistent quality and high demand toward softener and detergent since the machine is semi-automated. In terms of machine, Kesa Laundry face issues like machine clogging and machine overloads that affect the operation of machines. Moreover, machines work as semi-automated, which will increase the chance of machine breakdown and take high costs to repair it. In terms of customers, customer conjunction often happens because of poor punctuality of other customers. For example, they did not deck their clothes in time. Some customers also did not follow the instruction given on machine and caused machine to overload.
Relationship diagram shows the cause and effect between all the causes that had been shown in the affinity diagram. All the causes have been transferred into the relationship diagram to focus on the causes and effect relation. This relationship can be explained by looking at the factor that brings the impact on the other factor by drawing the outgoing arrow. This diagram used to create the linkage between the cause and most relevant factors among the large pool of causes. For example, Unclear organizational structure has shown 3 errors, which are lack of demand, lack of strategy, and lack of employees. Because the organization has an unclear organizational structure, the strategy became low, and the company could not create a strong strategy in order to make more profit to the company. Machine overload happens because some of the customers did not follow the instruction. Because of that, it caused machine clogging and machine breakdown. If the machine becomes damaged, the cost of repairing the machine is too high. After the cause and effect relation has been constructed among all the factors, the highest outgoing error shows the most vital cause of the problem. From the interrelationship of CASA laundry, it found that the customer did not follow the instruction that were the factor that prioritized the existing problem. It shows 3 outgoing and 1 incoming error. To help the company improve their problem, our group has listed a sheet of solution in a tree diagram. The information in the tree diagram could help the company to improve the problem occurring in the business.
The next is 5.5 proposed solution of problem tree diagram. Issues that affect the operation of machine. Machine clogging. Fixed by locating the drain. The obstruction inside the pipe is removed using a plumber snap. The next point is an overloaded machine. Overflowing with laundry. Wet the laundry for a few minutes prior to beginning this task. The next is lack of employees. Is improve your degree of workplace containment and giving workers the option to choose their own schedules, providing employees with a flexible to arrive. The next one is lack of strategy. Companies tactics for attracting clients, such as utilities, social media sites like Facebook and Instagram.
In this metric diagram, we set criteria that will be put in consideration for evaluating proposed solution. The criteria are washing material, mechanical operation, time duration, and reasonable cost. Based on 9 solutions with the 4 criteria, we use 3 step range. The shaded circle is high impact by given 9 marks. The white circle is medium impact with 5 marks. And the triangle is low impact with only 1 mark. After complete and counting for the metric diagram, there is one highest ranking for the solution which has the higher mark as 219. The solution is offer a more generous washing machine lot than our competitor and offer the consumer a reasonable price. This solution option must be solved at the first since they have the highest ranking among the overall 9 solution options. If these options are implemented in the company will process significantly improve.
6.0 Discussion.
Six Sigma implementation is recommended for Adobe CASA Laundry. The MAIC or define, measure, analyze, improve, and control process is a data-driven for quality assurance technique. It's an essential component of a Six Sigma program. Using the MAIC to describe the situation, advancement action, potential for improvement, product scope, and customer internal and external needs. Visual management is another technique that may be employed, which makes information visible and intelligible at a glance for each operator to observe and apply in order to make a constant improvement.
7.0 Conclusion.
Based on the Pareto analysis, machine clogging is a main issue in the company, which is 33% of the total problems. 4 main causes have been identified through Ishikawa diagram and relationship diagram are machine clogging. Number 2, an overloaded machine, a lack of employees, and the 4 is a lack of strategy. 9 solutions has been proposed for improvement based on 4 main causes. Based on matrix diagram evaluation, 3 priority solutions have been identified. This study will help these companies as a guideline to improve their process in the future for better performance. Thank you.